Hey guys, today's editorial is related to the Naga issue and therefore we are going to look at words related to politics. The editorial is titled Intransigence as Villain of the Peace. The word intransigence or intransigent means stubborn, means being adamant. So not moving forward is intransigence, and the word villain is pretty simple. Almost every movie has got a hero and a villain. So I don't need to explain this word. The next word is accord. Accord means a deal or an agreement. The next word is apparently. Apparently basically means something at face value, something outwardly. We don't know what the reality is, but on the face of it or outwardly something appears to be good or bad. So that will be apparently. The next word is abrogation. Now this is a very common word nowadays, especially in the context of removal of Article 370. So abrogation is a technical word, it is a formal word. It basically means repeal of something, removal of something, annulment of something. So I hope this word is clear. The next word is obduracy. Obduracy is similar to intransigence or intransigent. So being stubborn, being adamant is obdurate. Guys, obdurate or intransigent has got a negative tint. It has got a negative hue. If you want to say that somebody is firm-minded, somebody is determined, so you should not be using the word obdurate or intransigent in that context. So if you want to show something in positive light, use the word firmness, determined, or dedicated. Use these kind of words. If you want to say in a negative tone, in a negative manner, then you can use the words intransigent, obdurate, stubborn, adamant, etc. Then the word intransigence we have already seen. The next word is disparate. Disparate basically means different or dissimilar, distinct. The next word is germination or germinate. So anything when it begins to grow, we say that it is germinating. In the context of seeds also you must have used or seen this word, seeds germinating or feelings germinated, germinating you can say. The next is watershed years. The word watershed you must already have come across in your geography, and when this word is used in social sciences, watershed years or watershed times, it basically refers to important years or important times. The next is grit and romance. Now guys, the word grit means firmness, means indomitable spirit. So we have seen the word intransigent means stubborn. Stubborn also means immovable. Grit also means immovable, but grit is in the positive sense. It is like indomitable spirit. But when somebody is ziddi, when somebody is stubborn, not seeing logic, that means being intransigent. The next word is romance. This is a pretty simple word. It means attractiveness or attraction. The next is magnetic. Now this word is simple. Magnet, something which attracts, is magnetic, but the context in which this word is to be used, that you need to be very careful. When we talk about strong things, for example, a political leader is supposed to be strong. He is supposed or she is supposed to have a magnetic personality. That is a political leader. If we talk about say for example in the context of kingdoms, if we say we have a king and if we say we have a prince, the king should have a magnetic personality and the prince can have a charming personality. Now both of them have got the same undertones of attractiveness, but the word magnetic is with formal things, with stronger things. Prince is like informal, the softer aspect of the attractiveness, we can say, that is being charming. So political leaders are not charming. Actors or film actors, I'm saying, they can be charming. Political leaders or defense personnel, they can be magnetic. The next word is weary. Weary means being tired or worn down. The next word is obviously or obvious. Now this is a pretty simple word. You might have come across this word in your day-to-day life. Obviously means something which is commonsensical, something which has got an absolutely zero chance of being incorrect. Now guys, this is a simple word, but I have selected this word because I want to warn you not to use this word, because this word is extremely dangerous. Anything having an absolutely zero chance of being incorrect, the chances are rather slim. So this word word can cause you embarrassment if you use it in formal sense. So you should always avoid using this word in formal settings, whether it is your GS papers, essay paper, optional, or in your interview. Do not use this word. It can offend people. It can even embarrass you greatly. So in formal settings, do not use it. The next word is confabulate. Now this is a very interesting word. On the face of it, ostensibly this word looks pretty frightening, but the meaning is very simple. Any informal chat, any informal discussion is called as confabulation. So confabulate is talking informally or chit chat. The next word is similar. It is parley. It is not parlay, parley. Is the correct pronunciation. So parley means an informal meeting, an informal conference. So at an informal conference you have an informal discussion. So at parleys you have confabulation. So I hope the meanings are clear. Excellent words these are. Very accurately they describe something which is informal, and these words can be used in formal settings. You can use them in your GS, in your interviews. Definitely you cannot use the word chit chat in your GS or in your essay. So instead of chit chat, confabulation is a wonderful word, and similarly is parley. The next is ostensibly. Ostensibly means on the face of something, apparently. So this word we have already seen. Then we have amnesty. Amnesty means granting a pardon or forgiveness. Then we have the phrase disintegrative pressures from within. This is a simple phrase, but I like the way it has been written. Disintegrative pressure, something which is making a whole thing into fragments. Then we have similar phrase erosion from within. So the author has used the same idea, that is the whole is turning into fragments. This idea has been explained or has been highlighted in two different ways. So this is an important lesson for writing. You should not be repeating phrases, you should not be repeating words. So synonyms and antonyms come in handy. Then you have the phrase tangible mood. Now guys, the word mood means feelings. It is intangible. You can't feel it, you can't touch it. But when you say tangible mood, means something which is very palpable. Palpable means you can almost extend your hand and feel it. So tangible mood. Then you have abeyance. Abeyance is something which means temporary inactivity, something which has been paused for some time, suspended for some time. That is abeyance. The word termination means something which has been ended, full and final. So terminate means an end, and a pause is abeyance. The next word is speculation. This is a simple word. Speculation means making a guess. So saying anything without evidence, without factual backup is speculation. Another word is conjecture. Conjecture also means making a guess without evidence. So that is the two words are synonyms. Then the word is prophecy. This is a simple word. Prophecy means predicting something or forecasting something, foretelling something. So this is easy. Then we have the word unambiguously. Now guys, there are two words. One is ambiguous, another is unambiguous. Ambiguous means something which is confusing, something which is not very clear, and something which is very clear, absolutely no discrepancy is there, absolutely no confusion is there. That is called as unambiguous. So we use the word ostensibly initially, or we use this word apparently. So apparently means on the face of it, and unambiguously means there is absolutely no confusion. So this means that unambiguously can be used as an antonym of the word apparently. The next is a phrase. It is related to the word resistance. Resistance is a simple word. It means to oppose anything. And when we have strong resistance, we say that it is a vocal resistance or it is a stiff resistance. We also have weak resistance and we have strong resistance. So in the case of strong resistance, you can use this word vocal resistance. Lastly, we don't have a word, but I wanted to highlight the style in which the author has ended this editorial. So the author has invoked Shakespeare here. You can use the same way of ending your essays, not your GS answers guys, only your essays you can end in this way. So you can quote poets, you can quote political philosophers, political leaders, maybe Indian, maybe Western, not a problem, but the important point is that whoever you quote, the context has to be valid and logical. That will be all in today's video, guys. If you found it useful, please hit the like button. Also, if you wish to draw the maximum benefit out of these videos, you have to use these words as frequently as possible. Whenever you speak, whenever you write, try to include these words which we discussed, their different shades, their antonyms, their synonyms. You have to make a conscious effort in using the right word in the right context. Initially, it is definitely going to take some effort, so a little bit of dedication is required here, but in just a few weeks you will see an improvement, a great improvement in your communication skills, your articulation skills, and overall your confidence is going to boost. So do this exercise. You can use the comment section for this. Make sentences using these words, and I can help you by identifying any errors. If you have used the word incorrectly anywhere, I can help you with that. With this, guys, I take your leave. See you tomorrow.